Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's 5:20 in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 28th of April 2024, and I'm just off out for another adventure with Bay. He's in the boot there, sitting quiet. He knows he's going out, so he's settled down now. I was going to go to Thornton Woods because I haven't been there for a long time, and I thought that's a nice place where I can get inside the forestry and then let the dog off, because obviously there's lots of pathways. It's a popular place, but if I got there early enough and did the walk, I wouldn't bump into too much traffic of people walking around or cyclists. But because the weather is right up the coastline of the northeast, I've decided to go inland a bit. So I'm going to go along the A69 and go along towards to do the walk along the Allen Banks and Stoward Peel to Blackney Mill campsite. So it's a little bit further inland, so I don't think I'll get hit with so much rain. So I'm going to drive in the back entrance way to Blackney Mill car park, basically, from Lumley Castle or Langley Castle or something, just off the A69, and you take the A686 and start going up the back road, and then I'll take the back country roads and park up away from the Ridley's, the main official car park at Ridley Hall, because that's closed down now permanently according to the maps. So I don't know if I'll be able to get along there, so I can try that on the way back. Right, so without further ado, like I say, it's just gone 5:20 in the morning. It's daylight coming in, and it's slightly raining, as you can see on my window. So I've just stopped outside my local post office as usual, because of the main beam above the shop that lights up the whole place. So I'm busy charging up my GoPro 8 and charging up my DigiPower battery in the centre console there, ready to do my time lapse when I get there, as usual. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to drive off. So bye for now. It's 6:26 AM in the morning, and I've arrived at my parking spot for doing my walk. Now normally I come right along the A69 and take a left turn in towards Ridley Hall, and drive past Ridley Hall and over the steel bridge, the former steel bridge, and then just continue along and come up this road here until I get to this gate where I'm going to be starting my walk. And there's your National Trust signpost for Allen Banks National Trust, open to the public, subject to the bylaws. On the back of this notice, blah blah blah. Right, so I'll be parking up, setting up my time lapse, coming through this double gate here, or I'll go through the single gate, make it easier for the dog, and then I'm just going to go straight past all these sheep up to the top of the ridge there, up that grass track, then just continue following it all the way up, and it starts to climb a little bit, and then you come to the Tarn, which I'm going to bypass, getting past the Tarn, and then just go right over to the top of the cliffs, and then drop down to the River Allen on its banks. At the bottom you've got to go down zigzag paths because it's very high when you get to the top of the crags there. But I just want to stop and put these little newborn lambs, look, on Mum. Hello mummy, hello little ones. Hello, and you cute, eh? But if you look over there you can see Ridley Hall, and according to the Google Maps, when I look, it's permanently closed now, so they must have been getting revenue from visitors or something, so they can't afford to keep it going, and it's closed down now. But the last time I came to do the walk, I had never done walk past the Tarn on this side of the river, so I parked here, exactly the same place, then walk up there, just to do a different walk, and walk up towards Blackney Mill campsite on this side of the river, instead of the opposite side, which is the tourist side, where you got more people. So right, without further ado, I'm going to set up my time lapse. I just want to do a quick introductory video to show you where I am in the beautiful countryside. So I've come off the A69 and turned left on the A686, and I've come along the back of Langley Castle entrance driveway, and I've come right over the country road here to park here. Because normally I would come up that way from Ridley Hall after crossing the steel bridge to do the farmers access road. He's whining like hell, he's whinging like hell, he wants a beaut. Right, so I'll have to stop recording for now and go and sort him out. So So bye for Right, it's about 6:17 AM as I jumped out the car and locked it up and turned on my Digi-Power battery to charge me GoPro 8 up for doing a time lapse now. When I pull up, I always set up my time lapse first, then I let him out the car for a couple of minutes to go and let him do his toilet business, and then turn the engine off and then press the button on my Digi-Power again so it starts powering up again, and it's powering up the GoPro 8 while it's recording at the same time. So I've just put my gloves on because it's a bit nippy when you get out of the car. And now I'm going to go through this gateway here and then start heading across towards the top of the crags, past the Tarn. I'm forgetting the name of the Tarn, so you'll have to forgive us on that one at the moment. I've been on the maps to have a look. Right, so this is going to be a bit awkward for to get through here. So thin. And then he hates kiss me gates as well. He's not very good with them, so he pulls me over. Right, come on son, come on, here. Good boy. Right, come here, wait. Come here, right. There you go. Start to pull already. Hey, Come here. Come here. Smelling all the sheep shit and everything. Right. Come here. Right, so I have to make sure I keep hold of the dog till we get right up on the crags now, because loads of newborn lambs with mummies there. Right, so up this grass track to the top. Hey, stop eating it. Oh, he's picking up bloody, hey, picking up the shit. I don't know why dogs eat shit. Right, so looking across that way, you're looking back over towards the A69 where I came along. Hey, come here, son, come here. Right, so it's obviously a bit nippy at first when you first get out of the car. So once I start walking and start going up the hills, which I will be very soon, you pick up warmth in your body very quickly. Leave them, son, leave them. Now this is all part of his training again. Lots of lambs and sheep. You see them quite often, hear them, know what they are. So there'll be no need for curiosity, go running up to them to see what they are, because he's seeing them all the time now. But that's looking up the road where I've come down from to park where the car is now. So I've come over from Langley Castle, the back entrance to it, past the farms, then just came along here and parked where I am. Because normally, like I say, I continue further along the A69 and turn left. Hey! Turn left and come over that stone bridge down there, which is the turn off for Ridley Hall. Right, come here. Come on. So this is where I'm going to get dragged all out, because I can't leave him off the leader because there's too many sheep and lambs. So I get frustrated. I've left my camera in the car for that very purpose, because I don't want to swing it like on my neck like a pendulum. It's the little lambs are dead cute. But it's lambing season. I mean, obviously they start late March into April and May. I'm trying to think of the name of the tarn, but I can't think of it. Because when you used to come along from the official car park for Alan Banks, you'd walk along and then you'd come across a suspension bridge across the bridge, the river here, on ropes, not, but that got washed away by floods. I think it was 2019, I think. So people used to walk up from the car park, cross over the bridge and do a circular walk and go back on the other side of the river for a short circular walk. But like I say, the bridge got washed away. The river just rose and rose and rose, and just people walked across the bridge. The bridge was in a foot of water because the water came up past the rungs, but it just swept it away. What's the word for them? The stone pillars that it was attached to are still there on either side of the river as evidence that it was there, but that's it. Ramparts, that's the word I'm looking for. Right, so I've only ever been up here once, just to say I've done it, and to go up towards Planky Mill campsite on this side of the river instead of the other side where all the tourists go. But I mean, from here you've got lovely views right around because you're quite high up here. I don't think I'll be able to let him off at all on this walk. It's I'm not sure if there's going to be sheep along the pathways going towards Planky Mill on this side of the river. As you can hear, them making right din. So I brought all my charged up batteries for the GoPro 9. Enough to do the whole recording. There's Mummy and little lamb just standing up there now. What a din. Mummy and two little ones. Right, so you've got to go through this next double gate here. So obviously this is all access for the farmers to come up here on the quad bikes. Now I see a chain and a padlock, so but I think that's to keep the double gate shut or locked. But I've definitely come up here and come through here, so it must be open. Or that where I'm looking at is a spring instead of a chain padlock. Could be just a spring on the gate, possibly. Now, last time I came up here, I was taking photographs of this thing in the square of fence area. And it's got a little notice board, information board, just through the gate on the right, at the back of that tree. Now normally this is completely swamped with soft mud and that up here, but we've had a few days now we've had no rain, so it's started to dry up now. Now as you can see, there's a bit of a path going off there down through the trees down to the right from this gate. So I would imagine you can drop down the bottom fence and go along, and it takes you to the edge of the river on this side. But I've never done it before, so it's a spring on this gate. There's still a chain on the big gate though, for the farmers to get through. Right, come here, son, come here. Right, this is where he's going to pull me. Aye! I've got to be careful because he pulls me always through these bloody gates here and tries to bend them around these fence posts. He'll injure us one of these days when he goes that fast and he pulls like hell. Right, come here. I'll have to put the chain on this nail again. That's it, right. Stop the sheep coming up here, basically. Right, so I'm just surmising that pathway goes through down the bottom where the wire fence is, and you can walk along the wire fence and get on the bottom fields. Ah, there it is. Now I know what it's called, MORRALEE TARN, and there's the spelling of it. MORRALEE, MORRALEE Woods and MORRALEE Tarn. So now I know what it's called. So that's a reminder. And here's your next fence post with a mark arrow pointing up. Right, come on. And I found this very unusual, this metal drum fenced off with this square fencing. Advertising something and all that the farms make in the local area. Come here. Barbecue, charcoal, that's what it is. You know, There's a big bag of it there. From one burn we can produce 55 bags of charcoal. If you would like to try our charcoal, it's on sale at Housesteads Visitor Centre and at Cherry Burn in Stocksfield. Right. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, so up this bit of a hill, and then eventually I'll be able to see the tarn. Then just go around it and then up the hill past it,